Hi, this is Dorothy Kelty from Arconelli Creations, and this is a challenge that, excuse me, that Natalie Heine is doing in her Line Arrow Facebook group, and it's a really fun challenge. It's called the Domino Challenge. And by the way, thank you for watching my channel, and please comment, like, and subscribe to help me out. So, she has a bunch of freebies, and then she also has a kit that you can buy if you want to, okay? So it's called the, this is from the freebies. It's called the Holly and Hearth Kit. So let me first of all explain how this works. So each day or each time you work on your chain, it's called the domino chain. It's LDA Junk Journal Domino Challenge. And each day you take what you've done before and then you build on it with a new item. There's two ways of doing the chain, and the way I'm doing it is actually the hardest one. You can just take the last item and use it on the next tag, so, or whatever you're making. So you're going to make an item, and you're going to start by having one thing on it. So this one has a stencil in the background, and then this is one of her tags from the freebie kit, and then I just decorated it a little bit, okay? Now the second one, I have the stencil, and then I add a dangle. So very simple card. I just put the stencil on both the background on this tag and also on the dangle, and then added this to it. Okay, now the third one, you're adding a third one. So I've got a stencil, a dangle, and I added broken jewelry. So my dangle is this tag, but I also have the broken jewelry in front. Here's the stencil in the background, and I'm also using foreign language book pages, and this just already has foreign language on the background, so I went with that. Most of the foreign language things I have are book pages. Okay, now here's the fourth one. So I've got the stencil, the dangle, broken jewelry, and then, oh no, this is the third one. Broken jewelry, no foreign language. Here we go. Fourth one, I added foreign language book pages. So stencil here in the background, little blue and green, dangle. On this dangle, I've added a little piece of broken jewelry, okay? And the foreign language book pages is this Japanese writing in the back, which I put on sideways, but that's okay. Okay? And so there's number 4. The fifth one, I added ribbon. So I've got stencil on the background here, and I kind of doubled it, offset a little bit with 2 colors. I've got a dangle, this dangle here. Okay, I've got foreign language book page. Where is that? Okay, this is the one. This is foreign language book page printed on this piece. Oh, I see what I did. This is a foreign language book page that I glued onto the back of this card, this recipe card, before I started. Okay, there's my broken jewelry, and I added ribbon. I know it looks like lace, but it's ribbon. Okay, so there's my 5. Now I'm going to do the 6th one, and for the 6th one, what I'm going to add is this paper. Oops. So I've gathered the stuff up here. Okay, so I've got this cool paper. This is packing paper, and it's got this really fun texture on it. So here I have my tag. I'm going to go away. Okay, now I want to add foreign language book page to it. And so what I'm going to do on this, because I don't want to completely cover up this tag, is I'm going to tear this going to save this strip because I love this torn edge that we have here. Okay, I'm going to tear this in kind of a triangle shape here. Let's see how wide it is, okay. And I'm just going to put this on the bottom. Okay, let's tear this off a little bit. Okay, so there's my foreign language book page. Now I'm going to add the stenciling, and I'm going to put the stenciling on top of this. So, and the stenciling I've got is this one. I'm going to put it over on this side. Okay, so that's going to be my stenciling. And I'm going to use green, kind of a dark green, for the stencil, for the contrast with this, okay? And now I'm going to go, I have a dangle, and for this dangle, I'm just going to finish cutting out this naughty and nice page right here. Okay, so this is going to be my dangle. My jewelry is going to be this piece of an earring. And, gosh, I may even just close this up and use this. Here we go. Let's put a little hole in the bottom here. And a little hole in the top here. Okay, so the jewelry is going to hang, and I'm just going to squeeze this together as much as I can so it won't fall out. So once again, my jewelry is going to hang on my dangle. Okay, let's put this down here. Oh, I think I like this side better. Okay, so it's going to go this way. And I've just changed my mind on something I was going to do. I'm going to use some of this as the background for the book page. So I'm going to glue this on here, and I like to, you know, like stretch it out a little bit. So let me see if I can tear this. Okay, so this is going to go there. Okay, let me, again, I have my usual early morning gruff voice this morning. Okay, let's go like this. And I'm perfectly fine with it sticking out over the edge a little bit. Okay, now let's take this and put the, see if I can get this. Okay, I'm going to just do this in spots, not in like a straight line or anything. So it just, I'm adding a little bit of fun stenciling to it. Okay, so now I have a stencil, I've got the dangle, I've got the broken jewelry, I've got the foreign book page, I've got my new item, which is this funny packing paper, and I need ribbon. Let's go ahead and punch this hole. We'll get a ball pin. Okay, go through here. This is cardstock, so it's both of these are either reinforced or were printed on cardstock. And in this case with the ribbon, I'm just going to tie it. Whoops. I'm going to tie it right here. Let me cut this off and cut this off. And I'm going to just rub these ends on my glue here just to hopefully keep them from unraveling like that was just doing. Okay, put the lid on, and then we're going to take this ribbon, and I'm just gonna, this is not gonna be a bow, this is just going to be a tie around the ball pin. Okay, so there we have it. That's my thing. I used a part of Natalie's Digitals. I don't know if these are kit or freebies, but anyway, there they are. And I'm done with number 5. So now I'm just going to write on the back. This is going to be LDA Junk Journal Domino. And I will link Natalie's video where she explains all this too. So I've got stencil. I've got a dangle. The reason I'm kind of stacking these up like this is I do want this to have some journaling on it. This is broken jewelry. This is foreign to me. Language book page. Five is ribbon. And 6 is the textured packing paper. Okay, and there we have it. Thanks for following along with this. Thanks, Natalie, for this great fun idea. And thanks for following me on my channel.